Testing 1, 2. Check, check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Testing 3, 4. Testing 3, 4. Check, check.
Does everybody need more time to log in? Clint? Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with the meeting. Please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Before we start this meeting, I'd like to hold a moment of silence for Marie Kwasnowski, who just recently passed away. She worked with the district for 27 years, and she was at the Athens High School guidance counselor. She was very involved in our community, and she will be truly missed. Can we have a moment of silence for her, please? Thank you. Thank you. welcome everyone on this beautiful summer night. We'll do the approval of the minutes for Tuesday, June 20th, 2023 for the regular session meeting. If there is no discussion on this, it'll be passed unanimous consent. Okay, so it passes. Superintendent items and reports. Superintendent, Mr. Stage is not here this evening, but Mr. Toscano will do a report for Mr. Stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Just real quick, like John said, Mr. Stage was not available tonight, so I am sitting in. Thank you for the opportunity, everybody. I just wanted to speak real quickly on the opening of school. We start 2 weeks from yesterday on the 21st with our teachers. Buildings and grounds are looking very good and should be ready to go when the teachers report. And IT is continuing their summer tasks and should be ready to go as well, barring any major setbacks that might come up between now and then. Principals all ready to go and anxious to get teachers and students back in the buildings. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Toscano. Blast IU 17, we do not have a representative. NTCC, Mr. Owen, any reports?
No report this month. Our July meeting was canceled. Next meeting is next Thursday. So I'll have a report in September.
Thank you. Mr. Jones, PSBA. Okay. Okay. I cannot either. Solicitor report, Mr. Barrett.
I just have one item. We're able to resolve a matter of one personnel employee, and I don't want to commit a violation of HIPAA. So we're drafting this under the number 2223-03, a resolution to resolve that grievance. And by terms of granting a sabbatical to that individual, providing certain conditions are met, and that it has to be agreed to by the employee in the very near future. I have presented this to the board earlier. I would ask you to approve the resolution, if that's your pleasure.
Can you repeat the number of the grievance, Mr. Barrett?
We're calling it 22-23-03.
Any questions or discussion?
Need a motion if you have one.
Anybody want to make a motion?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Any discussion on this for any further? Okay. Christine, when you're ready, please.
Mr. Frisbee,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mrs. Minnick,
Yes.
Mr. Owen,
Yes.
Mr. Rude,
Yes.
Ms. Braun,
Yes.
and Mr. Chair.
Yes.
That
Anything else,
concludes
Mr.
my report.
I forgot when we started the meeting that we did hold an executive session prior to the meeting for legal and contracts. I did forget to mention that. I'm sorry. We are up to visitor comments for board action items only. Please give your name, address, organization which you represent, and the subject matter. It's requested that comments be kept to 3 minutes. Comments relative to private student or employee matters should be directed to the superintendent outside of this meeting. Any visitor comments at this time? Okay, thank you. We will move forward to financial business. Do I have a motion and a second to bring this forward?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, these are the listing of the bills, general funds, cafeteria bills, secretary report, earned income tax reports, Harlan Road Middle School activity report, sub pay rate increase request. Any discussion on any of those items? Okay, Christine.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mrs. Minnick,
Yes.
Mr. Owen,
Yes.
Mr. Rude,
Yes.
Ms. Braun,
Yes.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
and Mr. Frisbee.
Yes.
Okay, we are up to personnel items. Do I have a motion and a second to bring this forward?
So move.
Second.
We are going to pull C. At this time, we're not going to be voting on C. C will be taken off. And I'm asking that F be pulled for a separate vote, please. So we'll be voting on A, B, D, E, G, and then F separately. Any discussion on personnel? We have some support resignations, professional temporary contracts. We have support contracts, supplemental contracts that are ESSER grant funded, supplemental contracts, and athletic contracts. Okay. We'll vote on first A, C, D, E, and G first. When you are ready, Christine. Oh, I'm sorry, A, B, D, E, G. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mr. Owen.
Mrs. Minnick,
Yes.
Mr. Owen.
Yes.
Mr. Rude,
Yes.
Ms. Braun,
Yes.
Mr. Terrence.
Yes.
Mr. Frisbee.
Yes.
And Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Letter F. When you're ready, Christine.
Mr. Owen,
Yes.
Mr. Rude,
Yes.
Ms. Braun,
Yes.
Mr. Terrence.
I'll abstain.
Mr. Frisbee,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
and Mrs. Minnick.
Yes.
Okay, I think we have a couple introductions, Mr. Toscano. for some-
Yes,
Somebody's
thank you,
here?
Mr. Treznowski. We have one of the teachers you guys just approved tonight, Shane Roppers is here. You want to stand up for us, Shane? Athens graduate, happy to have him back, so welcome.
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 Good to go. Well. You can say something. Yeah, go
Yeah, I
ahead.
just want to say thank you. Super excited to be back. I graduated in 2009. It's very excited to be back in the school district. Meet the students, make a difference, and work side by side with our peers and partners. So thanks again. I appreciate this. Looking forward to this. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, contracts and agreements. Do we have a motion and a second to bring this forward?
I make a motion.
Second.
Thank you. These are Blast IU agreements for voice services. We have interdistrict agreements with St. Agnes, Epiphany, Grace Christian Academy, an MOU between Athens and Bradford County Humane Services Agency, ESS Northeast addendum for the school year, and Pivot Physical Therapy Agreement. Any
Just
discussion?
one comment, Mr. President.
Yes,
The pivot agreement we have has last year's dates in it. We just want to note that we're going to update those dates, okay?
okay. So it'll be changed from 2022 to 2023.
Correct.
Any other discussion items? Okay, Christine, when you're ready.
Mr. Rude,
Yes.
Ms. Braun,
Yes.
Mr. Terrence.
Yes.
Mr. Frisbee.
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mrs. Minnick,
Yes.
Mr. Owen.
Yes.
Okay, there are no policies this month. Curriculum instruction items. Do I have a motion and a second?
I make a motion.
Okay, these are the SRU student handbook, which I believe is also Lynch, Mr. Sicano, and the Athens Area High School student handbook for this coming school year. Any discussion on these items? Okay, Christine.
Ms. Braun,
Yes.
Mr. Terrence.
Yes.
Mr. Frisbee.
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mrs. Minnick,
Yes.
Mr. Owen,
Yes.
and Mr. Rude.
Yes.
Up next is transportation. Do I have a motion and a second?
So moved.
Second.
These are the final transportation costs for last school year, 2022, 2023. Bus upgrade requests from Chambers and Jenkins Bus Company and the driver list for the 23-24 school year. Any discussion on these items? Okay, Christine.
Mr. Terrence.
Yes.
Mr. Frisbee,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mrs. Minnick,
Yes.
Mr. Owen,
Yes.
Mr. Rude,
Yes.
and Ms. Braun.
Yes.
Thank you. There are no building and ground items this time, and there's no other. And we do not have any recommended changes to future board action items. Visitor comments, please give your name, address, organization in which you represent, and subject matter. To request that comments be kept to 3 minutes. Comments relative to private student or employee matters should be directed to the superintendent outside of this meeting. Do we have any visitor comments at this time? Okay, thank you. We have some board communications. We have some personnel transfers. You can see those in your packets. And we have a thank you letter from Tina Pickett. I believe it's for letting them use the gymnasium for the senior expo. Yep. Is there any board discussion items at this time? If not, our next meeting is a work session meeting, Tuesday, September 12th, at the Athens Area School District Administration Office at 7. We'll have committees meet at 6:15 for that. And if there's no other items, I wish all the students a wonderful start to the school year. Teachers, staff, have a great start of the school year. And if there's no other items, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you all.